Hey guys, I hope you guys are having a wonderful and a blessed day. My name is Tina, and I'm just going to be sharing a message with you guys today. It's from the book of John 19, chapter 30th. You know, in that verse alone, it tells us, after Jesus received the vinegar, he said, "It is finished," and he bowed his head and gave up the ghost. See, when Jesus came, he came on a mission. He lived his life with purpose. He lived his life with a vision. He knew why he was born, why he was created. He communicated with the Father. He had an intimate relationship with the Father, and he carried out the will of the Father, the plans of the Father. And that was to bring his kingdom here on earth and to give us salvation, means for us to enter into that kingdom. So Jesus had full confidence on that cross that the purpose which the Father created him for, the work that he was sent to do, that it was all finished. Everything was completed. So my question to you is, what are you going to say when that moment comes and you have to depart from this earth? Oftentimes we feel like we have forever. We have forever to accomplish things. Oh, I'll do things tomorrow. Oh, one day I'm going to do that. God told me 1 year ago I should start a ministry. I should start a business. I should do this. Yeah, one day I'm going to start. When I get the money, I'm going to start. When I get married so we make all these things up and we come up with all these excuses and we thinking we have forever. But see, the thing is, as you continue to procrastinate, procrastination is going to become your full-time occupation. If you continue to put things off that you should be doing today, your full-time job is going to be procrastination. You're never going to get things accomplished. You're never going to get things accomplished. There are so many gifts, there are so many answers that the world need, and God has placed those things in us. But instead of us, working on those things and doing everything that we can to birth those things forth, we're making excuses. We're procrastinating. We feel like we have forever. We don't have forever. We have a certain amount of time that has been given to us to accomplish the will of God and leave this earth, to leave a mark on this earth. There's something that I love when I read the story about every disciple of Jesus, every apostle. Those men, everywhere they went, they were shaking things up. They was moving. Into this world, when it comes to believers and Christians, it's like it's a joke. And I'm a believer, but I have to be honest. I examine the body of Christ as a whole. And everything that is written in this word is not what we're living. We cannot go nowhere and shake no government. We cannot go into no town and people be afraid. People don't even know. And it's not because of God. It's not because he's not powerful. It's not nothing like that. He's the same forever. He never changes. But it's us. We put things off, we make excuses, we play around, we joke around, we just pray just to be in the motion of praying, and we don't take anything serious. When you read the life of these apostle, man, they was on the move. They was doing the will of God. They was working. They was doing so many things. And many of them at the end of their life, they knew it was finished. Even when it came to Paul, I believe it's in the book of Philippians where he talks about he wanted to depart and be with Christ, but he said, I know that it is good for you if I stay. So he even knew, like, you know what? I want to go to my heavenly home, but I got so much work to do here. I have to stay just to further the kingdom on earth. So I just want to, ask you guys that question. When you die, are people going to say, you know what? He did everything. He finished every work, everything God placed in him. Or are we going to wonder, did you go back with the answer we have been praying for this world? Did you go back with the healing that the world needed? Did you go back with the book that people needed that will stay in blessed generation? Did you go back with the message that could have delivered people? What did you go back with? Are we going to look at your life and say, you know what? Yeah, he or she, they did the will of God. It was finished. They went back home empty. My greatest desire in life that I strive for is when I die, I'm going back home to the Father empty. And when I mean empty, I mean so empty. I'm going to be so empty when it put me down in that ground. And that's it. So each and every day I make decisions to make sure, because that is the goal. I cannot go back with anything. Even if it's a word of encouragement, I'm not taking that back in heaven. They don't need a word of encouragement in heaven. The earth need it. They don't need books in heaven. They don't need none of these gifts. That's why God placed it in us and sent us down here so that we can do that. So I just want to encourage you guys, man, just reflect on that. Reflect on that. Are you going to leave this earth empty or full? That's all I want to share with you guys. Have a blessed day. Bye.